Hi friends, and welcome back to Life or Debt. My name is Stephanie, and this is my story of my life and my debt. If budgeting and everything in the likes thereof is something that interests you, then please stick around because that is what we're doing today. Okay, here we go. It is April. We are doing the weekly check-in for April 7th through 14th. I will get paid on the 14th, so we will be also budgeting out the week of the 14th through the 21st. So, let's talk about setbacks. I have been kind of willy-nilly the first 2 weeks in April and just spending money like it's my job. And I don't make money at my job to spend money that way, so we really need to curtail and rein it back a bit. So, what I'm doing is I'm going to be more focused on tracking and just putting everything down so I know where I'm spending. Really, I need to remind myself on a daily basis that my goal, my financial goal, is to pay off this debt. So that is something that we are going to be doing and focusing on and remembering my mantra. I don't have that mantra yet, but once I find one that I like, I will remember it. I just know that I want my debt paid off. So we're going to start tonight with setting up the things that I paid for. So here we go. Now, it's not all bad because I did buy, you know what? I have no idea when I spent these money. So let's go look at the breakdown. That was on the 12th. Okay. Oh, I didn't date most of them either. Okay. Well, we're going to fudge it. Okay. Cause I know what happens here. So I spent some money on Friday because I bought some clothes online through Old Navy. So that's a thing. And then I spent money on Saturday because I bought myself a coffee. Yeah, that's a thing. And I spent $36 at Walmart because my niece was coming over on Sunday and I wanted to get some supplies to do some fun activities with the girls. So we ended up tie-dyeing some shirts. And also, because, my food budget isn't out of control as it is, I decided to have an impromptu barbecue, and we spent $72 on random food. That was way too much. But you know how, it's the beginning of summer, and I was really excited to get the grill out because I don't live in an area or have a house where I can grill all year round. So we just got the grill out and I decided to do some hamburgers and stuff because my niece and my best friend were here. So, eating outside was awesome. So that's that. And then sticking on the food category, Kyle's birthday was this past week. It was on the Thursday. So I had to pick up some additional food items on Tuesday this was Wednesday. Okay, so I had to pick up some additional food items on Wednesday to, make him a special lunch and whatnot because he does so much for me. I just want to make sure that I can help him, not help him, but do for him as well. Speaking of that, I also had some stuff for my mom on Wednesday. So we got Saturday. It was Saturday. See, I had 2 separate trips to Walmart, right? Mom, which is the purple, was a grocery pickup, which was great. It was $47. Didn't have any problems because I wasn't in the store. And then I did a walkthrough and I ended up spending $101 when all was said and done. So, I just need to stick to the grocery pickups because that seems to be way better for me. Okay. So now that all of that is done, I know it's just this $36, this $65, and then the week before I had some random charges. I just get antsy because I know I have the money, but I should be spending the money in other places. So that's really where it comes down to. Okay, so we're going to go over our weekly budget and what we got. So we're going to bring that in. Let's see if I can't. Sorry, guys. Nope, wrong way. Okay, there we go. Boom. It's a little better. Okay, so we didn't do any rollover because we had that snafu with a credit card. And then for pay, I'm just going to reopen this. Oh, I did get child support, so I can put that down. And I'm going to put miscellaneous because I moved over. I had $60. I moved over for the Old Navy spending, and my mom gave me $50 for her stuff. So I had $110 in miscellaneous spending. And then I just want to double check how much I got paid because that was so long ago. And before I came on tonight, okay, great. I did break down everything and all of my spending. So let's see. Income, it was $594. So see, that's a whole lot better than the $470 that I was working with. So $594. Let's bring up the calculator. 594 plus 103 plus 110 equals 807. 807. Isn't it always nice to bring in more money? Like, I know that like half of this is from sinking funds and half is from my mom, so I know that's great, but it's so much nicer to bring in more money than you were anticipating, especially when it was a tough week. Now, another positive from this week is my Southwest Visa. I had been paying $271 on it, and I didn't notice, like I noticed this month, that the payment went down. So my payment is now $227. And because this is not the credit card debt that I'm attacking at this point, we're working on my Discover card. That means I'm going to kind of go minimum payment only, and this extra will move over to debt payment or debt snowball if I can do that. And then my mutual insurance was definitely $109. There was no changes in that. And this hasn't come out yet, but I know it's going to be $167 because that doesn't change because it's a federal student loan. So 227 plus 109 plus 167. Oh, I shut that off. How many times do I do that? Like, seriously, in the comments below, in the few videos that I've done thus far, how many times have I seriously shut that thing off in just doing this project? Okay, so that brings me down to 503. Now, 807 minus 503 is 304. Okay, now we didn't have any envelopes that we thought of, but we did have some spending. So we're going to say food we spent. Oh, you know what? We'll go over this on the weekly check-in, so I don't really need to break this down because I have my fancy notebook that I'm so excited for. So what I am going to do, though, is bring this over to, we did 304. Now, because I have more than $3 and my goal is to save $84 a week for my emergency fund, I am going to, I can't even see that. Sorry, guys. Okay, so I have a goal weekly because I'm doing the 12-week challenge to save $84 for my emergency fund. So because I have more than $3 that I thought I was going to have, I'm actually going to do the 84 instead of the 3. And that leaves me with 220. Now I'm still trying to recoup from the overpayment debacle of my Discover card. So instead of putting the whole 220 in my debt snowball, I'm going to put in $100 this week. This way I have $120 staying in my cushion. I don't have anything there. 220. And we're just going to put an extra $100 to my Discover card, $100, $120. And then we're just going to take that $120 and put it into rollover. And there we will have a zero-based budget. Well, that's exciting. I like it when I have a little extra and things can happen. And I didn't worry about these because I have a separate notebook that I'm doing my weekly check-ins in, and I work through Cube, so that money has already been pulled out, and we didn't put anything in, so we didn't take anything out for that. If that makes sense. I hope it makes sense. Now, I'm going to pull one over. Just making sure. I'm going to zoom you out a little bit so I can. Right. Okay. Now, we had our first full week of a 5-week pay period, and that came out to $594. So I'm going to put my income. Oh, not income, because this is all income. So we're going to just erase that. We're going to do payroll of, we'll say $590. And child support, never budget for it. Okay, so we're going to say $590. Oh, and rollover. Roll over. Because I think this week is going to be, that was $120. So $590, $710. Just double checking because it's late. Oh, that looks messy. Okay. $710. Perfect. So I'm going to flip back and look at this week. And what's today? Today is the 12th. So it's going to be the 14th to the 21st. So I've already accounted for the VSAC. So we need the Discover at $365. What date was that? Oh, right. They're all on the 16th. $365. And then we have my running coach, Denny. Fit. $316. And he's $150. And then my cell phone is going to be $316 at $100. So $365 plus $150 plus $100. That's a grand total of $615. Great. So in that $615 from $710 is $95. Okay. Oh, this paycheck is for the 14th. Okay, so I think what I want to do is, again, we don't have to do any envelopes because we cash those out in the beginning of the month. And we have $95 left. I'm going to put emergency fund. I'm going to try to do 84 in there. Just because I really want to get $1,000 emergency fund because I don't have one. Oh, it's 95, not 94. So that's going to give me $11 left. And I'm going to just put that in my cushion in my bank account because I need to bring that cushion back up to $500. 11. and 0. So that will bring me down to my zero-based budget. So that is how we are looking for next week. Again, I'm fairly new to the zero-based budget, so not having excess, like seeing where the money is going, is great and nerve-wracking all at the same time. I get nervous because I always think it might be a little tighter than it used to be, but child support has been more consistent, and I do have a buffer, and I do have some like allocated savings and whatnot. So that is, it's going to be okay. Like, I know it's going to be okay. And if I don't put in the sinking fund money, then I don't put in the sinking fund money. That's extra. The important thing is that these get paid, right? So that's what I'm going to do. I actually had a discussion with Kyle tonight because my Discover bill, when I put in that $800, it counted it as my payment. So I was thinking, oh, well, I could just take $300 from that, like the $365 that I was going to pay, and put it back towards the Discover bill, like put it into my cushion instead of paying the bill. But Kyle's all for a cushion, so I was like, okay, that's smart. But then the more I'm thinking about it, the more I'm like, well, you want to pay it off. You used it twice this month and you weren't supposed to, so you kind of just have to suck it up and stop making silly choices about spending things that you don't need, and have a tight week. So we're just having a tight week. And I mean, again, it's not like super tight. I've been in positions before where it gets real bad. Okay, so now we're going to move that over to the side, and we're going to pull out the Wonder Woman extravaganza. So here we go. I love this notebook, you guys. Like, love it. I just love the size, and it's so great, and I keep moving it out of your way. So I'm going to see. I'm going to do it right this time. Nope. Okay, come on. Perfect. Okay, so spend. Oh, it helps if I have these totals, doesn't it? So what did we spend this week? So we had $65 for Old Navy. Okay, $65 for Old Navy, $36 for Walmart, and $5 for that. So I'm not going to count Old Navy though, because I had sinking fund money from that and it didn't come out of this spend 150 category. So that makes sense to me. 36 plus 5 equals 41. So we spent 41. Perfect. Oh, wait, no. See, I'm already screwing it up. We budgeted 150 because we didn't spend anything last week. And we spent 41. So 150 minus 41 is 150 minus 41 is 109. So we have 109 left. And for food, like I spent a lot of money on food this week and there was no need to. 6 and 72. Spent 98 on food. So we had 63 left. We spent 98. So 63 minus 98 is, so we're under $35. Yeah, that's tough. And mom had 150. And we spent, where is she? 47. So 150 minus 47 equals 103. And gas, guys, I have to tell you, I probably have the best boyfriend ever. So I budget out $80 a month to get gas. And I have this $80 in my Cube account. And he'll take my car to the dump because it is got a bigger trunk. And you know, every time he goes, he fills up my gas tank. So I haven't had to put gas in my car all month. Like, how sweet is he? So my gas budget is still at 80. I asked him if he wanted any of it, and he said no. So he said, if I make it to the end of the month and I don't need any gas, to put it towards debt. So that is just the nicest. And I didn't have any prescriptions to pick up this week, so, or doctor's appointments of whatnot. So medical is still $25. Okay, so let's, I hate this part. 150 plus 63 plus 150 plus 80 plus 25 is, so we spent $468, and oh no, we budgeted $468 and we spent 41 plus 9. I did it again, I shut it off. 47, 186, and plus 80 plus 25 equals 282. Let's just double check that. $282, perfect. Okay, and our monthly totals. So this one is 41 and 7 plus 8 equals 835. So we actually have a cushion of, I was trying to budget out $850. I still do have $150 in like my secret grocery fund because I wanted to like not touch it. So, I mean, I know I'll be fine if we need anything, but if I go to the grocery store, somebody's got to call me out on this because I don't need to go to the grocery store, guys. Like, I don't. And then this is 47. And then again, didn't spend gas, didn't spend medical. So the monthly total amounts for spending will work out later because I'm not really sure if I'm going to be doing those. So there we go. This is, you know, week 2 of April, and it's not perfect. I went over on grocery, but there are some categories that I didn't touch. So, you know, we're making it work. And that is really all I have for you tonight. I am going to let you know that in the next couple of days, I'm hopefully going to have a debt update for you because I didn't do one for March, and April is quickly coming around the bend. Like, we're almost halfway through. How crazy is that? So anyway, I hope you all have a great night. If you like this video, please do give me a thumbs up because that definitely does help my channel, and I'm trying to grow and learn all kinds of fun new things. And yeah, if you have any questions, just ask, I guess. All right, guys, I will catch you in the next video. Until then, stay well.